Hey there, it's Kiki with Kiki Tea with Honey. Sometimes I read tarot, sometimes I do other things, and I'm here to do a collective reading for Wednesday, April 22nd. I hope you all have had a wonderful week so far. We're halfway there. Well, almost halfway there. And just one more good one, and I'll get going. Universe, angels, ancestors, spirit guides, and higher beings, please come into this space and protect it. Please come into this space and help me give clear, concise, and accurate messages to my collective in alignment with their highest good. Thank you. Universe, what does the collective need to know today? 8 of Wands. All right, so there's some fast-moving energy for you today. And that was confirmed with the second card coming out very fast. We have the World, a completion of sorts, the Hermit. The cards are popping out very fast. So I don't know what it is about today quite yet. And the Moon. With the Hierophant on the back. Wow, those cards came out very fast. So yes, like I said, this is a fast-moving energy for your Wednesday collective. Here I see the completion of a cycle with the World. You've had moments of solitude here. I'm just drawn to the Hermit. You've had moments of solitude. I feel more this presence where you're dropping into your higher wisdom, your higher knowledge about what, I'm not 100% sure, but it's something you're seeking answers from yourself. You're realizing that the only place to get real answers about your life, collective, is through you. There's no book that you can read. There's no tarot reading that you can watch. There's no prescribed way of being that fits you 100%. And now that you're starting to understand this, now that you're starting to really find your stride, especially with this day in particular, it's like you're really grounding into your day in a way that I'm just thinking like tailored clothes, shoes that fit just right, like puzzle piece fitting, you know, that feeling. That's how today feels. It's like it's just right. And it's like everything is kind of like coming in fast for you. And it feels effortless, but it's when you buck tradition. It's when you rely on your inner wisdom to guide you to the places you need to be at just the right time. And it's a mystery to you how all of this is happening with the moon. It's a secret. It's the universe at play. It may be your spirit guides. It may be whoever you pray to. But let's pull some clarifiers here. Universe, please clarify the Eight of Wands. Clarify the Eight of Wands. We have the Page of Swords in reverse. So a message that was delayed, there's maybe it's not that. Let me just sit with this for a second. It's something, it's a line of communication that has ceased. It was an unpleasant line of communication. It was an unpleasant way to be talked to. I'm feeling like it's something that you didn't want to interact with anymore, ceasing. So this is a good thing. This is something that will make you happy. This could be, something small like getting excluded out of an email chain that you didn't want to be in. That's missing a phone call you didn't want to answer and you still look good for not answering it. Something along those lines. It's something that you're just like, that's gone. Perfect. What a great day. It could be something small like that, but it feels impactful on your mood, in a positive way. Like it positively impacts you. Universe, please clarify the world. Please clarify the world. We have the Chariot in reverse. So when I was pulling this clarifier, I felt very impatient. I was like, why? I think I even said in my head, today, universe. And then I waited like 5 more seconds. And then this card popped out, which is hilarious because upright, the Chariot is a very fast moving energy. So this is something that you have been impatiently waiting for. And it's like when you get into your groove, get into like a flow state, I want to say, that's when it happens and it comes in very fast, but not until then, not until whatever this cycle you've been going through has closed, which is happening today. This is your entire Wednesday, right? So that was just really funny. Universe, please clarify the Hermit. We have Justice in reverse. So this could be something that you felt was really unfair and that the world should change for you to accommodate you. And when it didn't, you found peace within instead. And that was the thing that brought it all together, right? That set everything into motion was when you just decided to give yourself that closure from within first, and then the universe shows it to you, right? Universe, please clarify the moon. Please clarify the moon. We have 9 of Swords. So this comes from a place of suffering. It comes from a place of suffering within. It's subtle suffering. Because, like I said, this is something small that just really amplifies throughout your day to have huge impacts. This could be your shoes were uncomfortable, so you wore Crocs instead. I wore Crocs today to work. Um, and I was in a much better mood because of it, because my feet were comfy, and that's like one mental thing off of my list. So it's a suffering that you didn't know was making you suffer so much is now gone. And with the Page of Swords, it was something that had to do with communication, either with someone you didn't want to speak with, or just like a ceasing of the torrent of information overload we experience online these days. It's something like that. And on the back of the deck, I do see the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So this was something that felt unavoidable or like you couldn't overcome externally. And again, there's something about turning inward, solving it within, and then it shows on the outside today. So I hope this helped. If it did, please like, comment, subscribe. I really do appreciate all the people who have liked and commented and subscribed, and I hope to see you in the next one. Thanks. Bye.